In this video, I'm going to go through the process of creating the corner posts for the porch, and then on those posts we're going to create a cap with a decorative edge. So to get started, you're going to create a new file, and in that new file you will select Top View, and then using the rectangle you will create a 1 by 1 square. So 1, 1, press return. At first that square is very small, so we can come over here, select Zoom Extents, and it will zoom in to the square. I'm then going to select the Orbit tool, and I'm going to turn the post up. I'm then going to get my Push-Pull tool, select the surface, and I'm going to pull it up 6 inches. I am then once again going to select Zoom Extents so that I can see the entire post. Next, I'm going to get my Hand tool, also known as the Pan tool, and move the post down a little bit. And then I'm going to get my Push-Pull tool, and I want to pull a cap up above the top of the post. But before I do this, I'm going to press the Option key so that it creates a copy of this square before pushing it up. And I'm going to pull this up 0.25 inches. Next, I want to pull the sides of the cap out a bit away from the post, so I'm going to turn the copy function back off by pressing Option, and then I'm going to select the surface and pull it out 1/8 of an inch, and I'm going to press return. I will then come over to the side of the post and simply double click. This is something new. Since I just pulled this out 1/8 of an inch, if I double click the next surface using the Push-Pull tool, it takes the amount that you just pulled out and applies it to that surface. So if I double click, it pulls that surface out 1/8 of an inch. So then I am going to orbit around to the back of the post, get the Push-Pull, and once again simply double click that surface, double click that surface, and what I have created here is a cap on top of the post. At this point I'm going to save this drawing, and I'm going to save it, and I'm going to call it Post. And I'm going to click Save. Next, I'm going to create a decorative edge around the top of the post. So to do this, I have to create a profile on the corner of this cap. So I am going to first start with my line tool, and I'm gonna just simply create a angled line across here, and then having done that, I'm going to create an arc that comes off of that line. No specific measurement, I'm just going to be creative as I want to be here. And I'm then going to get the eraser tool, erase that line right there, and this is the profile that I want to push around. Now if I simply use the Push-Pull tool on this, it begins to create the profile, but I can't turn the corner with the Push-Pull tool, so I can only do one side, and that's not going to work. So I'm going to press Escape to keep from doing that. But the tool that we're going to use here is called the Follow Me tool. And with the Follow Me tool, I'm going to kind of reposition what I'm doing, and this is the Follow Me tool right here. I'm going to select that tool. It then tells me to select the face that I want to extrude, so that would be this right here. So I select that, and then I'm going to hold the Command key down and drag to the center of the top of the cap and click, and that creates the profile that I wanted to create as my decorative cap. Now, it's not terribly uncommon for something like this right here to happen. Sometimes you can repair these spaces, sometimes you can't. Okay, I'm not real concerned about it. All right, it does happen, and it's the process of what we've done here. Don't worry about it right there. Not a big deal. Okay, so now that I've created my post and cap, I'm going to save it, and that concludes this video.